on TMZ.
Okay, there is a competition July 4th weekend between Taylor and Travis and Michael Rubin. There are dueling parties.
Page 6 is claiming Michael Rubin moved his iconic 4th of July party to avoid any conflict with Taylor Swift's wedding, which allegedly is July 3rd.
July 3rd is Friday.
For Taylor and Travis, it makes sense to do this over a long weekend.
And Taylor and Travis having it on a Friday, which saves money, which is great. The venues are cheap.
King Charles and Queen Camilla have arrived to the White House. They're here to celebrate the 250th anniversary.
250th of our independence. Of us whooping that ass, and they put the red coats on the lawn.
It's diplomatic. Charles is set to address Congress.
Question, does he start with, sorry?
Barry Keoghan, he is saying he never cheated on Sabrina Carpenter.
That's not true, and I never confirmed or said anything about it.
I didn't know that Barry Keoghan had an accent, and that made him like way hotter to me.
I did not know that either.
He's saying that he never had an affair.
Lies. I don't believe it.
Why? Why?
No. We all know.
He says he didn't do it. He had an accent. I kind of believe him. Irish.
Tough week for Thee Stallion. She was on Broadway, and she announced Friday was gonna be her last performance.
Ooh.
It's like you have a breakup, you still gotta go to work.
Who in here broke up with somebody while they were working here? Did you come back to work the next day?
Yeah.
In fairness, all these women were broken up with. They didn't do the breakup.
And now Taylor Swift is so powerful, she can cause people to move the dates of their parties.
Michael Rubin, Fanatics owner, sports mogul, always has this iconic 4th of July party. It's a white party. Every celebrity, a who's who in Hollywood goes to this party.
Rubin's party is almost always 3rd or the 4th.
But not this year, because this lady is getting married.
Page 6 is claiming that he moved his party to July 1st to avoid any conflict with Taylor's wedding, which allegedly is July 3rd.
July 3rd is Friday, and July 4th is obviously Saturday.
Which means July 5th is Sunday. But more importantly, Rubin's July 1st party is now on a Wednesday.
So I heard Rubin's party was never going to be on July 4th this year. He decided that a year ago when the president announced that the UFC 250 was going to be on July 4th, so he moved the date of his party.
And we're gonna believe that. You wanna look at my driver's license height? You can believe that too.
8'4". Also, how do you become an organ taker? So, why do we think Rubin actually moved his party?
They're gonna have everybody at Taylor's wedding. They're gonna have athletes, they're gonna have movie stars. That's exactly who shows up at Michael Rubin's parties.
He wants the biggest stars in the world at his party, and he's gonna lose that battle.
And what a wedding it'll be!
Why are they getting married in New York?
She loves New York.
In the middle of Manhattan.
That makes sense. You don't have to worry about cameras and drones overhead. Remember Beyonce and Jay-Z's wedding? We got 0 photos because they did it in New York City.
It's the perfect place for Taylor and Travis to exchange vows. Can't wait until Taylor has her baby shower on December 25th and Christmas has to move to January.
So tough week for Thee Stallion. So she was currently on Broadway doing Moulin Rouge.
Yeah.
She was supposed to go well into next month, and she announced out of nowhere that Friday was going to be her last performance.
Ooh.
Not out of nowhere. It's because she's going through a
It's
breakup.
like you have a breakup. It's like you still got to go to work.
She's Thee Stallion.
She has fans who have planned trips to New York, have bought tickets.
Fans understand that she's going through a breakup, and we feel for her, and we are letting her. We are giving her a
Have you ever
pass.
heard the show must go on?
Yes, but we are giving her a pass.
Get real for a minute.
No, you get real.
Infinity get
You're
real.
still gonna.
I mean, there are plenty of tragedies in life where you have to work through them.
Tawana, a breakup is not a good
Who
excuse.
in here broke up with somebody while they were working here? Did you come back to work the next day?
Yeah.
Did you come back to work? That's the point.
In fairness, all these women were broken up with. They didn't do the breakup.
The White House outraged. Congresspeople speaking out. A nation in turmoil. All sparked by one stupid freaking joke.
Jimmy Kimmel did anything but fall on his sword about the joke he made. He doubled down.
You'll recall last week, Kimmel makes the joke about Melania.
Mrs. Trump, you have a glow like an expectant widow.
2 days later, the shooting at the correspondents' dinner. Melania blames Jimmy, calls for him to be fired, as does her husband, who calls the joke a despicable call to violence. Jimmy responds.
Obviously was a joke about their age difference. It was not by any stretch of the definition a call to assassination, and they know that. I agree that hateful and violent rhetoric is something we should reject. I think a great place to start to dial that back would be to have a conversation with your husband about it, because
See, you know who didn't care for that? White House Communications Director Stephen Chung, who writes, Jimmy Kimmel is a human being for making a disgusting joke about assassinating the president. He should be shunned for the rest of his life.
Shunning him for the rest of his life is stupid.
At best, it's ambiguous. You could say it's an assassination joke.
Thursday, if he had made an assassination joke, they would have leapt on it at the time. This is a retcon of an innocuous, light joke.
I'm saying, given everything that's happened, it can be interpreted that way. They have tried to kill Donald Trump 3 times. When you say things, when you paint him to be Hitler.
J.D. Vance said that, nobody else.
Others said it too.
Charlie Kirk's dead. They've tried to kill Donald Trump.
Minneapolis, Paul Pelosi.
Okay, so TMZ DC spoke to Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries. He says he didn't know the context of Kimmel's joke, but added,
everybody needs to take the temperature down. That includes Republicans and Democrats. This political violence, which we've seen come from all corners, is unacceptable.
Republicans are saying it's both sides. All the Democrats and Republicans are saying it's all of us. I mean, it was like the best thing that I've heard in years now.
So will cooler heads prevail? Let's hope for everyone's sake.
Good to see you, TMZ. I love you guys.
We got Rubin out in LA.
She's so awesome.
She looks incredible. She's getting ready for PCD Forever Tour, Pussycat Dolls reunion.
But yes, we're bringing all of the hits out. They're gonna see everything they want. We're giving the fans what they want.
And she said the choreo's gonna be the same. Then she started singing When I Grow Up.
I wanna be famous, I wanna be a star, I wanna be, I'm not gonna say, everyone thinks we say boobies, but we say movies.
Guys don't care about boobies, though.
What? Speak for yourself, my guy.
You're way out of line today, man. Okay, make your point.
If I see a girl with a really nice hip area.
Bro, are you AI?
No. And then I see a flat chest, like, I don't really care.
You know what, Branson? I appreciate
Yeah, I appreciate you
Thank
too,
you, Branson.
Hey, I've been on this corner for a long time.
Thank you for being here.
On Thursday, Patriots coach Mike Vrabel announced he was seeking counseling for cheating on his wife. And good news, it worked because he's already back on the job!
Patriots coach Mike Vrabel is back from counseling after one day.
He had an epiphany.
Hopefully Epiphany isn't the name of some stripper.
He announced this last week, right before photographs of he and the reporter kissing each other from 2020 come out, which they knew about. I'm gonna miss the third and final day of the NFL draft, which was Saturday. On Monday, he's back at the Patriots facility in Foxborough. Business as usual, just at work.
But here's the thing. It doesn't have anything to do with his job.
Right.
In a way, this is all irrelevant. It's between him and his family.
Just don't say you're going to counseling. Just disappear.
Clearly, this was for his public image, like when Mel Gibson went to rehab for racism. Congrats on being clean and sober from anti-Semitism for 20 years now.
There's another part to this. So on Saturday, he was in Utah for some reason.
Oh my God, he's replacing Taylor Frankie Paul on Mormon Wives! But does anyone actually think cheating affects his coaching?
It's hard for then the coach to like come down on his players about off the field stuff when it's like, dude, you're the biggest distraction on the team.
Have you ever smoked marijuana?
What are you, a narc?
Yeah.
What the?
Have you?
Yes.
Are you gonna advise your daughter not to smoke marijuana?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, so you're a hypocrite.
And you're not being a very good leader right now.
You have to be able to trust your coach. Trust is a big deal.
Well, right, he's not gonna bang his players.
Well, what if he's around their wives?
Then it's even more awkward if he bangs his players. Congrats on being cured after one day of counseling, coach!
I am unwell today. Ariana Grande just announced her new album that is releasing July 31st called Pedal.
Stop. Why are you unwell over that? What's unwell?
You're so excited that you're unwell.
Oh, so when you're too happy, you're unwell?
Yeah, it's...
I'm out. I'm out. I'm sorry that you're struggling so much.
Listen, it's a hard day for me.
Go on.
So she described this album as something that is full of life and growing through the cracks of something cold, hard, and challenging. And I don't even know. I'm so excited for this album. I had to walk away from the beginning of the show because I had to order the hoodie, the sweater, I ordered a vinyl and a cassette.
Okay, I agree now. You're unwell.
Coming up.
So the royals have arrived in America. King Charles and Queen Camilla have arrived. Some kisses on the cheek with Melania. Went into the White House for some tea. They're here to celebrate the 250th anniversary.
250th of our independence.
Of us whooping that ass.
Of us whooping that ass.
TMZ, online and on your phone 24/7. Coming up.
Obviously big news with the Zoe Kravitz, Harry Styles engagement. Channing Tatum posted this poem, "My brain and heart divorced a decade ago."
Be right back.
That's King Charles and Queen Camilla meeting up at the White House with Melania and Donald to celebrate the 250th anniversary of America's independence, aka the war they totally lost. Wonder what Charles's opener was.
Does he start with, sorry?
Nah, it's all in the past, and we already got our revenge.
They have a very packed 4-day schedule. Charles is set to address Congress today.
Which is crazy. The king. We just had no king's rallies.
But at least they let England know who's boss by filling the White House with redcoats.
The redcoats are on the White House lawn.
This is an abomination, dude.
They wanted to burn down the Capitol in 1814.
And they're playing Yankee Doodle Dandy, a song created by British officers to mock American colonists as idiots. No American should ever sing that song.
Yankee Doodle went to
town riding on a pony, stuck a feather in his cap and called it macaroni.
You may have been onto something, England. But maybe this whole meetup isn't about politics. It's a family reunion.
So apparently, Trump and King Charles are cousins. He posted the report that was done and said, wow, that's nice. I've always wanted to live in Buckingham Palace. I'll talk to the king and queen about this in just a few minutes.
Aren't we all 15th cousins? 15th cousin is not related, dude. Anything beyond second, you just play ball.
Ew.
Yeah, they call him a Minuteman for a different reason. Now mock us out of here, redcoats!
Obviously big news with the Zoe Kravitz and Harry Styles engagement. Some people are taking it not so well, because fans love them, but also interesting to look at their exes, because Channing Tatum posted this cringe-worthy poem that has lines like, "My brain and heart divorced a decade ago," about who was to blame, about how big of a mess I have become. It's like cringe-worthy.
Did he write that?
No, he didn't write the poem. He posted a poem from someone else.
Bro, that's so embarrassing.
It's so embarrassing.
Meanwhile, Olivia Wilde,
I was wondering.
Harry's ex, out hugging Jason Sudeikis.
There you go.
Co-parenting.
Oh, good for them.
Literally went into the arms of her other ex.
They hated each other.
They
Hated each other.
Yeah.
When you think about it, breaking up can bring other people together.
Like how?
Olivia Wilde and Jason Sudeikis hated each other, but now they have a good relationship. Breaking up is a good thing.
It's nice that you were able to circle that. It's the best thing that can happen to you. You find the silver lining of misery very easily.
Well, that's the name of my book.
Silver lining of human misery?
Yes.
And now it's Barry Keoghan in. Please, 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 you are not proved right because I never cheated on Sabrina Carpenter.
I came off Instagram, you know, on social profiles. I've stopped going to events. I've stopped, you know, just socializing.
That's Barry on the Friends Keep Secrets podcast talking about how he disappeared from the public eye after all of those cheating rumors.
And again, it's because, you know, there was a narrative out there that was never really sort of even spoken on, a narrative that's not true, and I never confirmed or said anything about it, and you know, I just disappeared.
Is it something about cheating?
I cheated, yeah.
Okay, so officially, not a cheater! Glad that's settled.
Lies.
I don't believe it.
Wait a minute. You haven't even heard what he had to say, and you're
I don't
saying...
need to hear it. I feel it.
She's like a cheating clairvoyant. But hold on, let's break down how this whole infidelity thing got started.
First of all, I didn't know that Barry Keoghan had an accent, and that made him like way hotter to me.
Not sure what that has to do with anything, but good to know an Irish bro gets you going. Anyway, Barry claims this influencer kicked off the cheating rumors, and even though she eventually said,
"No, I did not get with Barry,"
it was too late.
But no one seemed to latch onto that video.
Yeah.
Okay, now we've heard Barry's side, so who are you gonna believe?
She just didn't make an album up out of nothing.
Well, he says he didn't do it. He had an accent. I kind of believed him.
Wow, she'd let the Lucky Charms guy get away with murder. So, thanks for setting the record straight, Barry. Bye!
So the NFL draft happened, and the one person who did not hear their name called was Diego Pavia, the Heisman runner-up from Vanderbilt. First time a Heisman finalist did not get his name called since 2014. A big reason people say is because of character concerns, and maybe a reason that he wasn't called was because TMZ Sports got a video of Pavia on March 8th getting practice throwing bills in the strip club in Albuquerque.
Excuse me, but how does that separate him from all the other players? Seriously.
The truth is, nobody wants a distraction from their backup quarterback, so he's not good enough to do that nonsense.
He's just kind of an issue. I mean, he said he was 6'1", and then was next to all the other Heisman finalists, with other ones being listed at 6 feet, and he's by far the shortest person there, like a good 2 inches shorter.
Oh my God, so he lied?
He very blatantly lied.
It's not that he lied, it's that it's dumb.
Yeah, who would lie about their height?
Coming up.
The Orlando Magic celebrated in a really interesting way during the NBA playoff game. They pretended to snort drugs.
What? But guys, he's not doing cocaine.
Devin, he's a role model. Now kids are gonna be...
Will they suspend him for this?
Orlando takes a commanding 3-1 series lead.
The Orlando Magic celebrated in a really interesting way during the NBA playoff game. They pretended to snort drugs.
What? It's only two of the players.
Two of the players.
It's not the whole team didn't like.
Millions and millions of people watching, and then this is how they choose to celebrate.
Oh God.
He even shakes his head and gets like the drip in the back of his throat.
But guys, he's not doing cocaine.
I know, but he knows it too well.
Devin, he's a role model. Now kids are gonna be.
The commissioner is gonna be cool with that?
The NBA hates this stuff. These guys are gonna be suspended.
Will they suspend him for this?
I think, yeah.
So they rehearsed this in the back, right?
How would they rehearse it and say that's a good idea?
Right. They were sitting in the locker room one day or at practice, and they're like, hey, you know what we should do? Let's go like this, and you chop it up, and then I'll snort it.
Guys are so dumb that they sat around and they did this, and women can't be president because we're too emotional. But you guys sit around and think about this stuff.
Two things can be true.
Hey, it's the dumbest thing ever.
Coming up.
So we got Dame Dash's daughter, Ava, out, and we basically asked her, does her dad, like, impede in her dating life?
Yes, and I love it that way.
I never understood why parents would start scoping out who their kids are
We want
dating.
to make sure that they're not dating a weirdo.
Okay, Ava.
So we got Dame Dash's daughter, Ava, out, and we basically asked her, does her dad, like, impede in her dating life? And she said 100% he does.
Yes, and I love it that way.
Does that-
Coming with all the questions immediately.
Does he come with
the best.
Good for her, I guess.
I never understood that. I never understood why parents would start scoping out who their kids
We
are
want to
dating.
make sure that they're not dating a weirdo.
You're really gonna engineer your kid's life that way.
If they don't get along with your family, there's a red flag.
What if your family is crazy?
It's so crazy that you don't understand love, family.
No, I do.
Friends.
You don't. You're more interested in parents' feelings than your own.
Because you respect and like your parents know
What does
you better
respect
than
mean?
you know yourself.
When you stand in front of a room, everybody who disagrees, and you say you're all wrong and I'm right. You're just surrounded by a confederacy of dunces here.
Exactly.
Thank you.